Hey guys, I'm Adam.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Two Neighbors. Ryan, what do we have for these lovely people today?
Alright guys, so today, by request, we are back with more Norm Macdonald. We are checking out the best jokes of Norm Macdonald, and this was requested by Jake Smith. So Jake, thank you very much for the request. We love Norm Macdonald. We're excited to watch this one for you. If you guys have any requests, you can leave those down below. Leave the link and put hashtag #myrequest and we will check those out. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that little bell for notifications. And Adam, who is today's video brought to us by?
Well, Norm Macdonald is Canadian, and we are sponsored by a Canadian brand called O Canada Swag, where you can get some awesome, cool Canadian themed swag, just like this Give Her shirt. Just give her, bud. They have lots of cool stuff. If you guys see anything you like, put in Two Neighbors in the coupon code at checkout, and you'll receive 20% plus free shipping and pay no tax.
All right, so without further ado, Norm Macdonald, and thank you again, Jake Smith, for your request.
It's fun doing jokes.
Yeah.
Why do dogs always race to the door when the doorbell rings? It's almost never for them. You know the funniest part of doing an office conga line? When you look back and realize you're doing it alone and you're not in an office, you're in a psychiatric hospital. I've never been on top of trends, I guess. You know, when everybody was burning CDs, I was still burning books. Crowds in Brazil greeted arriving Olympians with signs reading, "Welcome to Hell." I had a wild night last night, boy. I was in an orgy. It was me, my iPad, my laptop, and TV while my phone watched. It's more of a comment, really. I'd like to take this moment to say I endorse podiums. That's a product I can stand behind. What about this one? This is for you.
Yesterday I had a picture framed. Now it's doing time upstate for armed robbery.
Well, listen to this. Catherine Zeta-Jones admitted she is bipolar half the time. She's deliriously happy, and the other time she has to suck an old man's cock.
A new study shows that most men can identify a gay man by his face alone. It's the face that's buried in another man's asshole.
Hey, how about this? The Dalai Lama said that killing in the name of religion is unthinkable. Hey, thanks, Dalai Lama. I'm sure everybody will fucking listen to you. No one listens to the Dalai Lama.
No.
I need to have glasses in order to see my family. Specifically, 2 glasses of scotch.
The Al Qaeda online magazine Inspire has a recipe
recipes.
for a homemade bomb. They also have a recipe for a pretty darn good peach cobbler.
They're not all bad, you know? A new study found that men with beards are more attractive than men without beards. More great work from the University of Bob Seger.
I think there's nothing cooler than being a lone wolf, except at wolf picnics when you don't have a partner for the wolf wheelbarrow races.
Now listen, my girlfriend's mad at me right now. Last time we were having sex, I yelled the name of her ex-boyfriend. Nice fella. A surname you don't hear much anymore, Flintstone. This one's more like a factoid.
Danny DeVito looks like one of those guys with a short but thick penis.
What about this joke? Call me an old softy. But I'd prefer if you called me a distinguished gentleman with a flagging erection. John Wayne Gacy, man. Not my idea of a clown.
Not funny at all.
No.
That guy isn't funny.
Barbara Walters announced that she's retiring from The View. Well, actually, she announced it 5 years ago, but no one could hear her over those yammering bitches.
How about this one? They say pimping ain't easy, Andy. But what they won't tell you is much, much more difficult being a prostitute. Pimping is pretty easy. Barbara Walters is planning to announce her retirement. What's next for Babs? Death. Well, in this while, when I was told I was going to perform for a bunch of drones, I thought I was being booked on The View. Oh, you read that communist thing?
Yeah, I read the Marxist manifesto.
Who was the better man?
Okay.
Dr. Martin Luther King? Stalin. Hey, by the way, I've noticed the term adult toy always refers to something you can shove up your asshole and never like a big race car, like for a grown-up.
Another good observation.
Growing up, I never would have believed that one day
Tom Green,
I'd
Canadian?
own a computer just to masturbate.
It is strange to think about it. In my opinion, if you're going to fight the war on terror, a good place to start would be this nation's haunted houses. You know, I may have told you this, but my doctor's getting very rude. The last time I went to him, he said, open your mouth and say oink. I remember, sometimes I get so PC about these things. That movie, The Last of the Mohicans, and they had a big protest. Apparently they weren't using any actual Mohicans. Anyways, white girls who wear big hoop earrings may be guilty of, quote, cultural appropriation. And they risk getting a curse put on them by peeved gypsy fortune tellers. Wait a minute. These are great jokes, by the way, Steve. Congrats.
No good.
As always. Here's one for you. Here.
Artifacts from Auschwitz are set to go on tour for the first time.
You guys won't stop.
Experts believe that this will be Miley Cyrus's darkest opening act yet.
Wow. I know the Bible says not to covet thy neighbor's wife. Right. But it doesn't say a damn thing about coveting thy neighbor's husband, especially a sweet, hot fucking asshole.
This is sweet hot. Is that in there?
Man, there's quite an assortment of people in this.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not going to believe this,
Roseanne.
but Bill Maher is giving away the solution to all our problems for free.
Las Vegas is now home to a 550-foot tall Ferris wheel. Also drawing thousands to Las Vegas, whores.
My father was recently diagnosed with shingles, which is a terrible sickness that usually only affects roofs. I think the reason I most look forward to China ruling the earth is that all of their last names sound like slang for cock.
Yang, Wang, Chang.
You know, they had a big black mass devil worship this week, apparently. But I skipped it because I believe you can be just as close to Satan on a golf course as in some stuffy old satanic church.
Deep throat porn legend Harry Reeves. Yeah, he died, but I don't think they closed that casket. I mean,
Super Dave.
I also think I hate her.
This one says, remember the old days when tweeting meant stabbing a hooker? Well, this news is only can't swim a stroke, but she sure knows every dive in town.
That one I like.
I don't know much about geopolitics, but that is one cool name for a country, Chad. Hey, how about this one?
Okay.
Yeah. A 28-year-old med student is auctioning off her virginity online. For $300,000, you can have the worst sex of your life.
That's good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
That's these.
Oh, well. This one you never hear.
Oh, he's dead
He
too.
made love to me in the ass.
So don't go on the Norm Macdonald.
Oh, a woman from Denmark I met at a party was telling me how awful she thinks Trump is. So I shot back, yeah, well, you guys have that asshole Hans Christian Andersen.
That's funny.
It's just my patriotism.
When I was a child, my parents told me my uncle was sleeping with the fishes, which at the time I assumed meant he bought a waterbed. Then I found out he had been killed and his body buried at sea.
Dave, say what you will about Elon Musk, but with his new plan to bring people to Mars, nobody is a more creative serial killer. A new report from the CDC states that only 1/3 of Americans use condoms, while 2/3 of Americans are still pretty cool.
What are you getting? That was good.
My dad would hit me with the belt sometimes.
Yeah, you would have to
But it
go
was
get.
the worst when he was the reigning WWE.
Okay.
You know, I was raised Catholic, and when people find out, they always assume there was some creepy priest involved, you know. But they never suspect the deacon.
Fucking asshole.
Adam Egan with a joke.
Now we're done. So, Canadian Norm Macdonald, that was quite a diverse amount of people in that.
Yeah.
Tim Allen was in there. Adam Sandler.
A lot of guys have passed away. Yeah, some great comedians on there though.
Yeah. So Norm Macdonald, great. Have you ever seen Norm Macdonald live?
No, I never seen.
I almost had a chance at Yuck Yucks in Toronto, like I want to say like early 2000s, but didn't end up working out. So, guys, if you have any suggestions for more Norm Macdonald, please send them our way because we haven't done too many of them, but we need to be really good. I mean, really good.
This was pretty good.
Huge, great, wonderful, the best Norm Macdonald ever. Yeah, send them our way. Hashtag my request. Put it down below with the URL link.
Haven't heard much from Donald Trump lately.
No, because his Twitter was
cut off from the entire world.
Yeah, but his impeachment did not hold, and U.S. history is made.
Yeah. Innocent man. All right, Jake Smith. Thank you, Jake Smith. I do appreciate the recommendation here, Norm Macdonald. Great, hilarious Canadian comedian. So if you do us a favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, and now I'm done telling you what to do. But Adam is going to tell you what to do with our sponsor site.
Visit OKSwag.com, punch in 2 neighbors at checkout, and you will receive 20% off plus free shipping and pay no tax. Guys, that's it for our show today. Please join us next time, and we will see you next time.
Later, guys.